It's me, Christine. Some of you may know me, some of you may not. Some of you may only know me through other people. But those that know me for many years know I have been through a lot. And there are some that even have known me, don't even know what I've been through my whole life. Well, this is what I'm going to tell you, the story about my little life. Some of it's sad, some of it's happy, but majority of my life has been nothing but pain. It all goes back to when I was 8 years old, when my mama left my dad. Uh, we moved from place to place, stayed a few years, from the time I was 8 and on. We left London, Ontario to go to North Bay. This was all peachy keen for a little while, 3 to 4 years there. And lo and behold, I had to up and leave all my friends. Yeah, I wasn't too happy about that. However, then I moved to this part of the world, which was the city of Thorold. I did not know anything about that city. I never knew it even existed. Funny thing, eh? Um, I never knew Welland, Ontario existed. I knew about Niagara Falls, Ontario. Knew about Fort Erie. But I never knew about St. Catharines or, like I said, Thorold. Things like that. I never even knew Port Dalhousie existed. Wow, eh? Goes to show what type of teachers I've had. Funny, eh? Well, the other part of my life that I would like to share is based on the fact that ever since I had turned 10, my mom kept on throwing things in my face, saying how much I remind her of my dad. Whatever I do reminds her of her, whatever I say, stuff like that. Well, I can't help it. Um, she says that the middle sister, names are kept out, uh, can never do any wrong in her eyes. Yeah, so how can I say princess in a way? But I love my sister. And for the youngest, well, leaving names out, well, I don't know. All I can say is I love her too. But for myself, my life hasn't been all that great. I've been through so much hardships, more than anybody could probably handle. Um, for my mom, one thing she always has a bad habit of doing is bringing up someone's past. She'll never bring up her own, really, but for her past, she likes to put it upon someone else, put all the blame on them. Uh, she never takes responsibility for her own past history. Whatever has happened, like in her relationships, that's her business. She doesn't need to put it upon me. Um, One thing my mom does, she likes to emotionally put me down. Um, to the point where she doesn't realize that it hurts. She thinks that when she says certain things that she's helping, but it doesn't. It just makes me withdraw even further away from things I want to do in life. She has always put me down. She was never there to properly console me as a child. But when it came to the middle sister, of course, she always consoled her. Go figure. I'm the oldest. I always got thrown aside. Never really got much from the age of 10 and up to like, oh, fudge. Till I moved on my own. And even then, it's been uphill and downhill and everything else like that. One thing my mom likes to do is throw the fact about my kids in my face. Yes, it's true. I don't have them, but it's not due to the fact of me not being able to take care of them, which I know I can. I know in my heart. The thing that bugs me the most is society these days. They unlikely look at someone and say, hey, she can't take care of a kid. Let's take that kid. We'll make money off that kid for our own personal gain. Yeah. I know there's others out there that are in the same boat in regards to that. But anyhow, the way my mom treats me is uncalled for. She likes to put down the fathers of my kids. She will like to try to place negativity upon anyone that I choose to spend like any time with regarding extant men. She says that it's not gonna work. There's no chance in hell. She keeps throwing in my face that she'd rather see me back with my youngest son's father, which honestly, I don't hate the person, but I don't see no going back to that. Because I've got my reasons. And then it's like, in regards to my youngest sister, my mom, she just loves to like talk about her past histories and stuff like that, with her relationships behind her back, and I tell my mom, stop, because she has no right to talk to like me about what my sister does or what she hasn't done, or even like myself, right? I don't go saying, oh, this is what should need to be done in regards to my sisters. No, it's not my place. Only they can decide on what's best for themselves. So me being the big sister, I step up and say, whoa, back off, mom, you don't got to say in this. Especially when the person is not here to defend themselves. But what really gets me is that my mom is very, very critical. She likes to criticize everyone else, what goes on in their lives, instead of her own life. She has said nothing has gone wrong in her life. Her life is peachy keen. Okay? If it's such a peachy keen thing, then why would she like be in the situation she is? I'm not gonna get into too much detail because that's my mom's history. And nothing is, she just has to learn to back off. She calls me constantly to nag, to tell me what I'm doing wrong, instead of like helping with positive things. She always has to nitpick at my bad faults, which freaking hurts. Because today, all she could do is call me, call me, call me, call me, call me, call me. And it's like, I can't handle it. It's like, all she wants to do is call me and say, oh, blames me why she don't see her grandkids, things like that. Well, if society would just learn to, like, back off and let me parent the way I see fit, then I think things would be a lot better. Because deep down, I know what I am capable of. And deep down, nobody else knows what I seriously am capable of. I am a very smart person. Although many people may think I'm not, which is totally their opinion. And the thing is, for some people, like my mom, if they have something to say that they think that is going to get me ticked off, whatever, it's best to keep it to yourselves. Unless you, like, think it's the biggest thing in your life that you need to say, but still, I don't need to hear it. If I want to hear something, I'll ask. Because most of the things that people say or do or whatever, to me, it hurts. And the main person that hurts me the most is my mom. And secondly, yes, my dad. But he doesn't bring up the history and all that like my mom does, which I'm thankful for. However, the actions that my dad did last year at my party, it's like trying to tell the bartender I can't drink, which I'm thankful for the person that was there that he's with. I don't know if he's still with her, but still interjected and said that she's 35. And like if I choose to drink, I'm gonna do it to get plastered, stuff like that. 1, 2 max. And I to the point where I still can walk, I still know my name, still know everything else. But I don't drink on a daily basis. I don't do drugs, don't do none of that crap. But anyhow, get back to my mom. She she never oh my god, this is gonna hurt so much to say. At times I feel she wishes that I didn't exist because the way she goes on. It's like she always considers my two sisters her more important pride and joys than myself. She tosses me aside. Growing up, hardly did anything with me. Um, and the thing is, it's like when I was in the 8th grade, I was 14, and yes, I went to school in Welland. I lived in Thorold, I was in a certain class, small class. Some of you may know which one it is. It was known at the time Westbrook. Um, some of you were in the class as me, so y'all know what I'm talking about. That class. I one day decided not to take the bus. I rode my bike. My mom, she didn't say, "Oh, take the bus instead, honey." She just let me go on a bike, like driving from Thorold all the way down to Welland. Like, she wasn't concerned that something was gonna happen to me. She was too busy, oh, like with her life and my sisters. Of course, the youngest, she's just a little thing. So that's, you know, not an issue. But she never even called the school to see if I got there. She like I knew which road to take. I wasn't stupid anyway. I knew which roads to take. I think I get the whole bike riding thing, long distance from my dad. Um, yeah, I like to take chances in life, riding my bike, long distances. Um, hey, but that's which is awesome. Um, life is all about taking risks and stuff like that. If you don't go for what you want in life, you'll never know if you can succeed at it. So, yeah, well, anyhow, like I said, for all those that don't know me face to face on a daily basis and don't really talk to me, but like to talk behind my back, I ask you, please stop. Because I know you don't want people to talk about you behind your back. Okay? Because that type of crap hurts. It can drive someone, like, to the point where they don't want, like, to exist or something. But for me, I'm not that type of person. It's like, yeah, people say shit about me, but the thing is, it's like, I know it's not the end of the world. Not yet, I hope. Because I still got things to do. And, but my mom, she definitely has to learn to back off. Because if she keeps it up, I'm not going to be able to talk to her anymore because of how she treats me. But then she'll just blame it on all me for the way I get treated the way I am. No, she's got to totally learn to back up. Because every time my mom calls me, I end up crying afterwards. I hang up. And when she calls, half the stuff she says, it's like I yell at her just to say stop. And she doesn't. My mom can be the most negative person that I know. She doesn't realize how bad she makes me cry. I don't think she ever will. And the reason why I hardly go out is not because I don't have the money, it's because nobody really, like, invites me anywhere. That's why I'm a little antisocial. The only socialization I get is PS3 through gaming or my laptop. Um, yeah. that's all. Please, for those that know me and that have my number, call me or text me. Or for those that have just watched this and don't really know me and that can't text me or call me, just inbox me or even comment. Bye.